What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have Chase Elliott's 2025 Napa 100th Anniversary Chevrolet. This paint scheme ran at Texas Motor Speedway and a partnership paint scheme with Daniel Hemrick in the Truck Series. So it was supposed to be a two-car set, or diecast set. I don't know if the truck's going to get made. Regardless, this diecast looks incredible. So much better in person. Let's tap in and check it out. All right, folks, here we go with the diecast in hand. The Chase Elliott Napa 100th paint scheme. And let me tell you, I love this freaking diecast. This car looks incredible. Look at that metallic gold bronze paint scheme. Wow. You know, we were really spoiled, honestly, back in the 2000s because every other paint scheme was a metallic finish diecast. I mean, all the Hendrick cars, right? Then you have the Penske cars and X, Y, and Z, and just so many metallic, painted cars, right? And when we get one of the next gen era, I really do appreciate it because they hardly run metallic paint jobs much anymore. Or they're technically vinyl wrap. If you're familiar with, modern car culture, they can wrap any car in the world and you would swear it's a freaking metallic paint job, but it's not. So it's pretty remarkable the technology they have. So you got Napa 100th Anniversary Chevrolet. Remember, it's not a Camaro. It was in 2024 and 2026, but in 2025 it's just a K5 Blazer, a Chevy Caprice, a Chevelle, a Bel Air, whatever it be. It's not a Camaro apparently. I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the box. All jokes aside, I'll be right back. Wow, guys, I'm telling you, if your screen or your monitor doesn't really show this paint scheme well, get this diecast and look at it in hand. This thing is beautiful. What a great choice of paint they did with this diecast, man. This is definitely one of those situations where the camera doesn't do it justice. I could almost guarantee you, if you brought this car outside in the sunlight, a good sunny day, and you took some high-res photos, boy, this thing's gonna pop. I'm telling you. Look at the little fine glitter. I love how they did this. One thing about like metallic paints is that if you're doing a metallic paint job on a small scale car, the grit of the metallic has to be drastically smaller than the grit of the metallic on a production, one of one scale car, because the metal flakes need to be even smaller or you'll see, pretty large flakes. They did a remarkable job with this one. The flakes are very, very tiny, and it makes it look very realistic. If you have large flakes, it's going to, distort it. So W Lionel for getting this one made. It's got the Napa logo, the 100, the blue, the gold. Oh, beautiful. Elliott on the front windscreen there. Looks like the window, I don't know why. Yeah, I think it's a little bit bent at the top. I'm not sure. There's some sort of a texture or something there. Go to the front of the diecast. You have the number 9 there. You have the Sunoco decal on both sides and the Hendrick Motorsports logo on the other side. Heavily inspired, or at least reminding me of the RCR 50th Anniversary diecast. I remember watching LW3's diecast review on this car, and he mentioned it. And I'm like, yeah, that's a really good comparison. So shout out to Little Wrangler 3. Go check out his content. He does a lot of NASCAR content. But, I mean, this is why I love metallic paint jobs. When you could take a diecast and you kind of rotate it around the camera and you could just see how the sparkle and just like that angle right there, man, it just hits different, bro. It just hits different. Fluorescent paints, metallic paints, those are my favorite ones for just cars in general. Got Goodyear right there on the front quarter panel with Cup Series, the NASCAR Salutes decal. You have the number 9 there with the 100th Anniversary decal with Napa. You got 1925 to 2025. Got your little C panel, stripes right there. Kelly Blue Book. As we go around the paint scheme here, you can see the no badge around the American Ethanol ring, which is still kind of interesting to see how for so many years it's like embedded in your brain, the idea of the American Ethanol green ring. And now it's kind of, I don't know where they're going to take it in the years to come, but you have Lumar there, Prime, Unifirst, and Coca-Cola. I love that gold background to it. That's really, really sharp. And then over here to the rocker box, there's a little bit of that like octagon style design that's pretty common on the Napa paint schemes here. You got Chase Elliott right there on the name rail. It's a little bit off there, unfortunately. And then you have what looks like to be a race win sticker, which I believe would be at the Clash, because he won the Clash to start the 2025 season, or at least the non-point side of it. Go to the back panel of the diecast, you can really see that very fine, coarse, metallic paint job here. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff. You got valve lane right there on the left side. On the right side, you have the number 9 Napa 100 anniversary Chevrolet, and then Z01 on the back panel. On the right side of the diecast, of course, this one was supposed to be a 2-car set offered, or at least they did offer it, and it unfortunately got canceled, which was the Truck Series paint scheme that was ran that weekend with Daniel Hemrick. I don't know if that diecast will get saved through, the NASCAR Authentics line or whatnot, but unfortunately that one was offered before the MOQ changes in the summer of 2025. And if you remember, they were at 2,500. Now they went down to 1,500. So basically, a lot more diecast will get made post, the MOQ changes. So unfortunately, it was kind of a cancellation casualty there. But that would have been a fantastic diecast to get. Hopefully, somehow, it's in a NASCAR Authentics wave, which I'm not really sure what's happening with the NASCAR Authentics side. So over to the right side of the car, you can just see that beautiful gloss texture, or shine to the car. There is a little bit of dirt there. It just, it just comes off the car there. That's pretty cool. Go to the top of the diecast here, you have the iconic number 9 with the blue and the white. Then you have know-how. No Napa, just know-how. That's kind of cool. It just says know-how. Go over to the back window of the diecast. You have Elliott there with a dual shark fin rear spoiler, but back window, which is something new for the 2025 year. And then you have the years right there on the deck lid. Fantastic diecast, man. They've had so many great alternate paint schemes for Elliott in 2025. They made the Lumar car, the Unifirst car. They really upgraded those for sure. I really wish they would have done a redo on the Kelly Blue Book car. That would have been pretty cool. And then you have other alternate paint schemes like this one here, which is the Coke 600 Napa Auto Parts car. So if you're a Chase Elliott fan, get it while you can over there at Circle B Diecast. So the Darlington Throwback is already dropped. Obviously, we just showed the Patriotic car. His race to win Clash car is out. I don't know when the Atlanta car is going to be dropping. It'll probably be some time before the Kansas win drops. But nonetheless, once again, ton of diecasts for Elliott in the 1/64 scale. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll end the video with one more Hendrick paint scheme I highly recommend picking up. The Kyle Larson Darlington Throwback to Terry Labonte. Beautiful, beautiful diecast for sure. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. DB, signing off.